Hello everybody, welcome back. We are back. We are in it. The next video. Um I just watched an edit of mine and I hated how I did this, so I'm just gonna do this. The Seattle Sounders made an incredible jersey drop. Like, this is amazing. My jersey's still in the mail, but I got the beanie. Okay. Very exhausting week. School was an absolute terror on my psyche for the whole week, especially today. Today was grueling. I'm crawling. I'm moving, but I'm crawling in trig, and it is probably my hardest class. All my other classes are not so bad. Taking trig and statistics at the same time is, don't ever do that. Don't take two math classes at once. It's not smart. No human being should ever do that to themselves. But today, the video, guys. Before I get into it, I just wanted to give some shout outs to some people. Philip Swan over at Iteris. I said that wrong. But he was absolutely amazing. He took time out of his day to talk to me. Really went over how his company is incorporating AI, especially the manufacturing space, in bringing better solutions and innovation. If you are looking for AI, I would go talk to them immediately. I think it's iteris.ai. Incredible team. Amazing. I can't believe the amount of empathy and humanity that they're bringing to this space. And I think those are two very important things when you're creating solutions. Nikki Gonzalez, she's always working, man. She's on it. She really helped put the perspective of corporate factory. What's the difference between the two? Macro support, really looking at everything and bringing up MCP protocol. So that's a new thing that's going to be getting talked about here soon. I am pretty sure after OT SCADACon, this is going to be everywhere. Everyone's going to be talking about it. Courtney Fernandez, she is always there. She's always trying. She's always trying to do the best, especially for me, and I couldn't be more appreciative of that. So, thank you. Safe travels. Elizabeth Cooper over at Ergotech Systems. So when I heard Ergotech, the only thing I could think of was Guardians of the Galaxy, and so I just think of them going in Guardians 3 to ErgoCorp and breaking into this place, and then the guy with the carrot head. But she was amazing, absolutely incredible. Really walked through just everything at AI and really talked about the job perspective. So, like, do controls engineers need to know prompt engineering? And I think that's a question that we're going to have to start answering soon. We're going to need an answer soon. Or is this just going to get handed over to a digital transformation engineer? Really important stuff to consider and to really look at. Ali G, she's always been there. I can text her. I can hit her up on LinkedIn. And she is doing so much good stuff for people. And I mean, I'm a huge fan of the automation ladies. Maybe that's why I really like Kansas State, because they're purple. Automation ladies are purple. It just, it's just how it goes. Also, too, Jim Ha. He is my mentor through ACP, and he's been a lot of help. He listens to a lot of my stuff and gives me good advice, so I couldn't be more appreciative of that. But to all you guys who helped me out over the last week, helping me with my interviews, writing my paper, I will most likely send you guys. Well, I will send you guys a copy of my paper if you want it. You can comment on here. I'll message you. But I'd like for you guys to have that. So, the video. I want to tell you guys the findings. So, going through everything. So, I want to start with this. So, Software Toolbox has something that really addressed like one really big issue, and that is data. And Software Toolbox has this incredible piece of software where you can bring all your data sources into one and then build data pipelines. I don't know this software in depth, but this I really feel like will cure that hard data line that we're having where it's hard to get good clean data, because I've tried using data before from factory and it's horrible. If you're not there constantly on the ground or it's hard to get the right data back. And so I feel like if you're at a factory and you're going to be using machine learning models, this is something that you guys have to have in that software toolbox. I just don't know any other way around it. It incorporates all your stuff, puts it all in one area, all your licensing. You can control everything, build your data pipeline, send stuff here, send stuff there. It just makes sense. And so I really want to start training in that, because I feel like there's just so much usefulness with that tool. The other thing was security. So the MCP protocol, which I have a script in front of me, but I didn't put MCP protocol. So it's a model context protocol, and it is to connect to LLMs, or large language models. So you get your AI agent, and from your system you connect to the agent, and it's kind of like using SSH. You're going to have a safe transaction there and back. And I think it's a one-to-one key. So it's like a one-to-one connection. So you have a key that has a key, and only you two can talk to each other, which addresses a lot of stuff. Security, am I going to, I don't know, somebody going to be able to do a man in the middle of attack or something like that. So I think this is a safe protocol. I'm sure after OT SCADACon and these guys all get together and kind of start collaborating on their content, we're going to start seeing this come out more, and we're going to start hearing this term more, which is really important. These are all things that I'm going to start doing more research in. I just find there's so much usefulness in it. But with everything that is AI going inside of factories, it's really great to hear that people are not eliminating the human element out of it. And that's something that's very important across the whole board. Do not eliminate the human element out of anything. And when people are saying AI is going to come in and take jobs, it's not. It'll take away the nuisance jobs, the ones that have the high turnover. I mean, really, just turn those over to a robot. You don't need to be doing a high turnover every time. But the things that are never going to be eliminated, mechanics are never going to go. You still have to have operators. Cannot have a machine run by itself. It's irresponsible. Through the conversations I had, I just see that even though I'm studying autonomous systems, there still needs to be a human element that needs to be added to any system. There has to be an interaction between a human and a machine, and the interface for the AI. You cannot get rid of that. That's something you just cannot do. It's not smart. I mean, self-driving cars cannot be fully autonomous because they're getting better, but you still need human elements in it. You still need people training the thing. So they're never gonna. There'll be a day, I know, where they'll be fully autonomous and doing their thing. But you can't just let it go and say like, oh no, we're good. Have fun, you know. So, and that's the same thing in manufacturing. You can't just let this thing take over and run the machine and not have an operator that can help fix the model and tell it what it's doing. And that's the most important aspect. But all the conversations that I had were really great. The people that I had conversations with were absolutely amazing. It really opened my eyes and gave me some promise, and kind of it was like reassurance knowing that me going back to school, and putting this type of dedication in towards, me getting through school, doing these videos, that there's a purpose to it. And so, really appreciative of that. Um, Besides the AI stuff, which I'll be researching more on, just little updates. Um, the summer semester is ending. 15 units is hopefully going to be completed. I know 12 will be. We'll see if 15 is it. Trig is giving me a hard time right now. That's probably my hardest class right now, and I still have calculus, which is going to be rough. But we'll get through it. The next thing is I'm going back and looking at this succession of classes, and so there's one class I have to take, and I'm really hoping I get admitted into it. If not, it's going to be a pain trying to make my benefits, my VA benefits, work with the school. And it'll just be one class that'll be holding me back, and that's going to suck because I'm going fall, spring, summer until I'm finished with at least my bachelor's degree. So we're gonna see if that goes through and everything. The next thing is I did the construct. So I did the Linux class, and it was good. The construct is not perfect at all, and I'll go ahead and review that class. I'm gonna be honest about it, and so I'll do that another time. So I'll probably have that in a separate kind of playlist. It won't say K-State Journey or anything. It'll just be something completely separate. It'll be like ROS 2 Journey. We'll put it like that. But for the next video, I'd really like to research more on the Model Context Protocol, because I feel like that's coming. And then I'm going to start looking at Software Toolbox more. They have training, so that'll be great. Also, too, for everyone who watches my videos, especially if you made it this far, thank you. It's really incredible to have people watching my video, even if it's like you watch the first 30 seconds. It doesn't matter. I really appreciate it. These videos are more for me, but if I can help somebody along this journey, I feel like that's my obligation to help people as much as I can. So whatever I can do to help, that's something I always want to do. But next video, I think we're going to go deeper into software toolkit and Model Context Protocol. And I think those will be my next videos, and we'll get deeper into that. We're going to start getting deeper into the AI, digital transformation, inside manufacturing to be a controls engineer. So exciting stuff. I'm freaking over the moon over it. So thank you guys. Thank you, K-State, for letting me take charge of this research paper. So that was really cool. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Go Cats.